I usually only said
Find the
4.
matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's long.
Sucks.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Bobcats in the hurry up.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Open space at the 25.
God damn.
And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown.
Same thing in Trash League. Just like, fucking stop the run.
It's nice to have a running back that can do that.
So susceptible to just like slight, not even jukes. It's like a little cut, or just fall for it, trying to go for big hits.
Fair catch, called for and made. First down for this offense.
Yeah, that motherfucker's loaded now.
And off from the shotgun.
Yeah.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone.
This shit doesn't even matter. Once the talent's like relatively the same.
He's out there. He gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement.
God damn.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's caught.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of ball.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it. Touchdown, Texas. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. The freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if
wherever your
that's
backup
nerves.
QB
He's got to
is,
settle himself down a little bit.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. The short hand, it's Nielsen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Good catch.
tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Score tied 7-7.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Law. Quickly out to the tight end. At the 35, he's loose. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy because of his frame. You're not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Hart.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
That's all.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Defense in that situation just has to know to stay in their lanes. You know, it's hard enough to get this guy down on the ground, but you just can't let him escape. You got to build the fence. You got to build the cage. Keep him in the pocket. And that time, he was just able to use his athleticism to get outside and go pick up the first down.
Man, defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
With the catch, it's Aikman. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute...
Damn, dude, it's already fucking 2 minutes.
That completion.
Jeez.
We'll take a quick break
Sucking
here.
up
2
that
minutes to
clock.
play in the first half.
Always.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
What? Oh my god.
To the end zone he goes.
Unreal.
Touchdown, Texas State.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup.
Cut the ball 50
Virginia
seconds of this
Tech
game.
is in danger of getting demolished today. And while this is only one game, I think anyone who knows this will linger for some time. They're trailing by 14 to LSU. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know pass on the way.
Oh
It's
my
picked off.
god.
Oh, he was hoping to get something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
That's so dumb.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Aikman. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Bobcats want to pick up the tempo. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down.
He'll take a shot.
What the fuck, bro? How you get burned like that, dude?
Touchdown, Bobcats.
Yeah, this motherfucker's got 99 speed. The fuck?
Bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview
Said
mirror.
it.
That game's gone. Let's improve.
know what happened is, dude. One in Natty and fucking team hacks.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands
No
of their
grit.
defense to finish off this half.
Fight.
Not going to risk a
Living in
return
Austin.
here. He'll make
They
the
don't
fair
know what
catch.
it's like. San Marcos. Yeah, they're in the fucking city. That shit's sweet.
Send out the offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove.
What's you calling timeout
we're going
for?
to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Feeling some heat.
Oh no! Oh my
Trying to
god!
take it back.
Oh shit!
And with the
Oh my
interception,
god!
he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas State.
Fucking unbelievable!
Time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so
Unfucking believable. I was gonna run it too, and I was like, "There's no way this guy can fucking run."
jump the route. And you
Yeah, bro. It's because he's this new quarterback. Like, he says he has 91 speed, but he's freaking like slow as
And he
fucking
takes this
molasses.
from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage
Wow.
team, and they stop him at the 21.
I'm shooting the fucking mouth.
Inside 30 seconds
7-7,
to play in the half. We'll
and
see how
became-
aggressive they are on this drive.
Got fucked.
Looking to throw, it's Diaz. Going deep. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. We've got a
Yet
timeout
still
in
may
the
live.
remaining seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Going up top on first down.
Oh, I
And he
that was a
throws
fucking
his
trap.
third
God,
pick of the day. His
it
head
was
has
too
been
fucking
spinning.
open.
And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
Some
Brutal.
defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull
Should
it.
have so. Should have not been greedy. Just fucking kick the field goal. Would have been.
And the Bobcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Here comes the Texas offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look.
It's complete. A huge pickup. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Longhorns want to move quickly. Looking to go up top on first down.
Oh my god. Are you shitting me, bro?
Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
Okay.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job.
Motherfuckers catch everything, bro. Fuck out of here.
When you're running the drag route against man coverage,
My
like
fucking
that,
hands in there.
You got to put the ball out in front
His
of
hands
the
ain't that
target.
strong.
You do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like
And
Yeah,
the
finally.
pressure just engulfed him.
Play that
And a
guitar,
sack
boy.
for this defense.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Hauls it in.
Ah, come on, bro.
Looking everywhere.
Come on,
for room
bro.
to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the eight ball. This offense has
no
to do
one-
something, put it together.
No one can catch the ball if it's fucking out, bitch.
at this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion.
Amazing.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And they just want to give this guy a
Three
chance to make
picks,
a
bro?
play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
Already?
He's so good, so efficient.
Doesn't
Such
feel
a
like
good
it.
route
Feels
runner.
like I
Got
threw
the
two.
speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Ball
What?
into the end
Yeah,
zone.
yeah, what?
And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own.
Alright, now, today ain't my day.
I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
Scanning the field, it's Law. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next.
The punt was just an illusion. They snapped it to the up band. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He'll do it himself. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. This is a 3rd and long. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. First down to start the drive after the break. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. And the Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Diaz. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops.
And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are on the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Second down coming up.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Leaves it with the back. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3. Balls at the 14. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They go to the ground. Fights off the defender. Almost got to the sticks on third down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
How about that? 4th down, I'm going for it because I'm ending this game with my offense on the field, getting the first down, and now Palmer just watching it go tick, tick, tick.
Yep. Listen, it's just imposing your will, right? You know you're running it. The opponent knows you're running it there on 4th down. There's just nothing they can do to stop it.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, keep the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drive.
Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.